Give it like 2 seconds. Make sure. Yeah, we live, baby. Let's go, man. Welcome to Podson Radio, man. We back in the motherfucking house. Give us a little, a little sound effect and things like that, because we've been going harder than motherfucking, what you call them, blue pills? I don't know, but we've been going crazy hard, for real. And we've been having a lot of fun in 2020. I ain't gonna front. I mean, obviously, it's a real serious year. You know, we getting hit with pandemics and things. You got racial tensions overboiling. But one thing that you want to do at the end of the day is make sure that you maintain yourself, your soul, keep your family first, and just your mentality. Because a lot of times, motherfuckers think they got to be on point at all times. And this is a time where we need to be adjusting, coming together and shit like that. So really, that's what we here doing. So let's go and get to it. Obviously, I'm going to start with my man, Don Miliano. Y'all see him over here in the corner. What you been up to, bro? You was on episode 50. God damn.
Oh,
I knew it was coming. We seen it coming. Hey, you good?
It's water, y'all. It's water.
He said I spilled the rest.
What you been up to, brother? Don't worry. I'm clumsy as they come, but we're going to give him a... All right,
hey, look, man, y'all got me doing the most in here, man. I'm over here sending questions. I'm over here pouring drinks. Like, man, we're gonna schedule y'all to do the next thing.
Hey, but you signed up to be the man, though. You know what I mean? That's what you gotta do. Heavy is the crown.
Fuck up sometimes, you know. That's for the dead homies, you know. So.
All right, now all jokes aside. So when you first came, bro, you wasn't new, but you was still kind of grinding your way into things. But I was like, I'm going to have him on the podcast because I see that type of ambition you ain't going to lose. You know what I'm saying? So from then till now, what have you been up to? Just how are things for you? What you working on now? What's cracking?
Man,
as
bro,
quickly as you know.
Yeah, so we got a lot going on, man. Aside of my business, I'm not even gonna talk about that, man, because we're here to talk about curtains.
What business? No, selling dope.
It's a lot, man. No, man, we got a lot of business going on, man. Go check the page, Don Miliano. Y'all can see what I've been up to. But the main thing, man, is this Curtains TV series, dog. We got a lot in store, man. It's gonna be big for the city. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get everybody involved, everybody that's doing something. A lot of creatives, you know.
Are you into the writing? And obviously, we're going to get in more into things, but like as far as you specifically, are you into the writing aspect?
No, I'm not doing any of that. I'm just helping out with the marketing, and I have a character. So I'm going to be Don. I'm going to be playing Don Miliano.
This nigga playing himself.
No, my real name is Matt Mills. People just call me Don because of my Instagram, but...
Man, what? That's what people call people nowadays is their Instagram. I don't know half these girls' real names.
That's how it is now.
Yeah. Oh, that's
oh, you drinking fitness? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You underscore.
Like, you know, that. You underscore. Yeah. Like,
hey, big facts. But that's how they know us too. I ain't been called Malcolm in a long time. But now, real quick though, just obviously we're gonna talk about the show. I want to know what you've been up to because I want them to introduce themselves too outside of the show. You know what I mean? So what else you been up to, bro?
Man, other than that, man, about to quit my job, about to focus on the business full time.
Shine moment.
I'm working on getting my own art studio.
Shine moment.
Trying to get that in there. So yeah, man, just start shooting music videos. So just getting better with that.
Seen that.
Photography still doing graphic design, anything marketing and promotions, bro. You know,
my bro
I'm
do it all, bro. Bro about to be on the porn next. Why? Hey, I'm pulling up though, because I'm thinking about a career change. You know what I'm saying? I've been looking into it, but all right, bro, nice. I just want to hear from you real quick and things like that. Now I want to go around the table, kind of get an introduction to everybody. And before I actually do the introductions, I want to give a shout out to Lamarck over there because I met him.
Fancy as always, fierce as always.
Met at the fashion show. It was one of the dopest events that I've been to in Phoenix probably over the last couple years and shit like that. I've seen him working his ass off and I was just watching from afar, but I was like, yo, I don't know what the whole company entails. But I seen him doing his thing. Everybody I met there was fired at night. The motherfucker was coming from the front row to the dressing room to serving drinks to valeting cars. This nigga was everywhere. Like, and I didn't, you know what I mean? I'm like, okay.
I just mean you multi-talented,
Facts. That's actually a big shine moment. But Mills, I think had introduced me to you prior and things like that. But I was like, yeah, that's nice, man. Mills got a strong team, dog, because that's the only way you truly gonna succeed. Absolutely. And take it far. Otherwise, your ceiling's only so high. Absolutely. So now I want you to introduce yourself, kind of tell the people exactly what you do and just about yourself. We're gonna talk about the show, so don't go
You know,
promo
I'm
mode.
I got you. I'm talking about myself too.
We're gonna need another 45 minutes before the mic. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we'll hit him with the wrap it up music. Don't worry, we good. We straight.
The wrap it up music. Okay, guys, my name is Lamarck. I have my own business. It's called Something Unique Productions. We pretty much are a glam team out here in Arizona. We host our own events. We do our own productions and things of that sort. And I bet these guys, just from being in the industry, modeling, Instagram, you know, he's a hell of a networker. You know what I'm saying? And then I met these other guys for this TV show. What am I doing right now? So right now, I'm not doing anything except like learning stocks and learning credit at this point because you can't do too much. You know what I'm saying? And then I tried to find another way to create some income for me because you know we can't go out to these events and stuff like that. So I created this fan line.
Yeah, wait, show it. Wait, let me fix the camera. Go ahead. Yeah, okay. Unapologetic black.
And you know, full effect. So I created this fan line with different sayings on it just to support my community and also support my own black-owned business.
Yes, sir. I love it. That's what we got going on. I love it, dog. And where are you from?
I'm from Chicago, but I was raised in Tennessee.
All right, last question. What brought you to Arizona?
Oh, you know what? It's a long story, but I'm going to sum it up real quick. I got a job off. I came. It was hot. It was popping. It was a land opportunity. Boom.
Shine moment. Well, welcome. Glad to have you. We're going to hear more from you about the show and things like that. I just wanted to get a quick introduction.
Absolutely.
Let's go, young lady. I don't know if it's the right or left. I'm kind of dyslexic, whatever the word may be.
You're fine. You're good.
All right, but yeah, so go and introduce yourself, talk to people. What do you do? Things like that.
Awesome. Well, my name's Nadia Monique. I'm actually Miss Arizona Supernational.
Oh, shine moment. Well, we got stars in the house.
I got flags.
Wish I'd have known. I brought some wine or something. You know what I mean?
and you went to Total Wine too.
Yeah, right.
He said I went to go find some holiday and went to Total Wine.
Mills told me I'm bringing hood dudes with a TV show. All right, keep going.
No, I was born and raised here in Arizona, but you know, my biggest thing with this is just I want to help people, you know, network, really put themselves out there. They just found out that I was 18 years old, so I'm young.
Wow.
You know, so I've been really just proving people that you don't have to be a certain age to do things, you know? You can be as young as you want. I used to lie on like castings and stuff to get them, but I got them. That's what that matters, you know?
Hey, you're a finesse.
I know.
But the finesse is actually how you end up winning. And I tell a lot of my artists that better to be smooth than not rough.
Right.
But what part of Phoenix are you from?
I'm from Avondale. So it's a little far, but everything I do is like downtown Scottsdale, so I'm
West Side.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I'm from Maryville. I went to Westview one year though, so I had a little Avondale.
I thought I was a teacher there.
Oh, Westview was lit. I went for 1 year. I had to get up out of there.
Too lit. That's the problem with Westview.
I don't know what happened to everybody that went there, but I guarantee you it most likely ain't good. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go with my brother right here. Fresh too. I like your steez. You know what I'm saying,
man? I appreciate it, y'all. I'm over here shining like I can, always. But
I mean, stunning them glasses one time. So I can buy
yeah. No, go ahead.
So, all right,
just a quick introduction. My name is Booker Jones, aka Mr. Booker, aka The Legend. So you can find me at thelegendmrbooker.com. We are here doing my background is promotional modeling and marketing. You know, I work with companies such as Reebok. I work with companies such as Mark Echo. Work with companies such as Fashion Nova. With, the list
Big
goes
time.
on, bro. Like so, ... You know what I'm saying?
You don't do no music or nothing? You look.
No. I freestyle. I freestyle, but we can get into another interview. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
You really exuberant. I'm like,
we hear about curves today. We ain't hear about my freestyling abilities. You know what I'm saying? So we about to smooth it in real quick. You know, we all came together as a way to be able to unify not only different races but different
time moment.
You know what I'm saying? Just to showcase our local Arizona talent here and what we have to offer. Yeah, and basically outshine Cali.
Hey, shit, I love it, man. What they say, Arizona, where I got my game from.
But they sleeping on. This is the land of the heat, and we about to bring it.
So are you born and raised here also?
Basically, I've been here since I was 7, so I'm pretty much a native. You know what I'm saying? So I represent.
All right, well, shit. Welcome to Podson Radio, bro. Glad to have you.
Hey, thank you for having me.
All right, let's go down the line, man. Let's get it.
Hey, how's it going, man? My name's Steven. Actually, you can find me on Instagram. On camera time. No worries, man. You can actually find me on Instagram, MacMalone11. Yeah, man. I'm actually from Texas, man. I'm not from here, so came out from Texas, born and raised. Came out here chasing music, movies, you name it.
What part of Texas?
Country part, man. Super down south, San Antonio area, man. Very country.
Yeah. So what brought you here?
Opportunity. It was there.
You might need to back now.
It's the opportunity, man. It was
bus driver. right,
it was we're close to California, you know, it was like more affordable living here. So it was like, all right, this is a place to be. Music, you know, there's so much out here, man, that's not getting recognized right now. So I feel like, you know, we're in a territory that we can really bring a lot to life. So it's work in progress, man. That's what we're out here doing.
Man, that's dope, man. Y'all all got good energy too. Y'all nice, articulate. I fuck with it, man. What's your name, bro? Go and introduce yourself.
What's up? I'm D'Angelo. I'm from Chicago. I moved out here to originally do acting, but I want to write and direct my own project, which is Curtains TV.
So are you guys related?
No.
Okay.
We play cousins on the show though.
Okay, so the Chicago connection just happened to be me.
Well, yeah, we got 3 people in here. You got Matt, you got D'Angelo, Lamarck. I mean, Chicago
all right, so let
in
me
here,
ask
man.
you then, since you actually, it sounds like you damn near the brains almost. Are you a writer? Like, did you just come up writing? Is that something you went to school for?
No, I actually didn't go to school. I'm really just a visionary. I
fuck with that. Okay, so when you say, what was your first script you put together, whether you actually put it out into a movie, anything, like what's the first script you remember putting together?
Actually it was my boy Dom. Me and Steve put his script together.
Bro,
Yeah,
okay.
we did.
So I got a lot for you, but I want to talk to you off the podcast too, because the guy who actually owns the studio is a filmmaker. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and he got some, like, it should be going to theaters, but I don't know, just something about what you said about the visionary thing. He ain't go to school for none of it either, is what I'm saying. And he do it real successfully.
Appreciate
you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
So yeah, I like that, bro. But welcome to Podson Radio. All right, let's go all the way in, man. So we're gonna talk about this show. So actually, we'll start with you because something about me I just heard I wrote this shit, you know, or that's how, or at least I thought this shit, because you obviously need a team as far as strategizing, putting together all that, and even he does. Everybody does. So it's not like you can do it by yourself. When did you first come up with the concept of curtains, and how? Also,
honestly, last year. I moved out here like a year and a half ago. My uncle went to the Fed, so I was supposed to go back home. But I felt like my dream was here, so I met Steve. You know, we became like brothers. So after that, you know, we put it together.
Yeah, hell yeah. How was the actual process for you? Like, was it something where you just got in the zone and you just took off, or was it shit? Because you know, writer's block can be real, and I just can't do it no more. Honestly, so how was your process?
Honestly, I wanted to write a show about Chicago, but then I'm like, you know what? I want to do something about entertainment.
Okay. All right. And then how do these guys get involved and like kind of describe the roles for me and shit like that?
I'm like a networking animal. So I met Dom at the club at Three Wise Men.
I'm with you.
I met Steve in LA. I met Mr. Booger on social media. I seen Lamarck on social media.
Popping.
Yeah.
Nadia was brought to my attention. You know what I mean? So like, you know, it just all came together, you know?
Yeah, hell yeah. All right. Okay, so let's go Lamarck first as far as the show goes. So what garnered your, and I got a couple more questions for you actually, so hold your thoughts, you know what I mean? What garnered your interest to say, I'm about to go ahead and jump on this project?
So I seen on social media, they were posting book. I'm really good friends with him. And I seen that he was posting about this show. And you know, when you see, you know, our community posting it and talking about stuff like this, you want to be a part of it in some sort. So Matt had hit me up like, hey, D'Angelo wants to meet you. Can you come for a meeting? I come for a meeting. Energy is just like the same energy is right now. We talked. I gave him some ideas. We went back and forth. And so
I appreciate that. You like the energy in here?
I love the energy in here.
You know, I ain't gonna act like he ain't say that. Don't let me get you off track. Don't let me get you off track. But yeah, so then keep going. So you
yes. So I met that's how I got to be a part of the show.
Yeah.
My character is Bri. I pretty much play myself.
Okay.
But it's a bit scripted as well. So we kind of have like a bone in it. We also just give we plug in our personalities into it too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so what I'll probably be doing, I'm sure what I'll be doing is pretty much like the fashion side of it, like the shows, showing the garments, showing the behind the scenes of like photo shoots and behind the scenes of shows of like stuff like that. Me and Matt, we have like this love-hate relationship. In this show, he's a very talented young man, but you know, he letting these big booty girls, you know what I'm saying? Get in the way, you know what I'm saying? Like
can be tough.
Yes. So that's kind of how we go back and forth, and then it's just gonna just go from there. You know?
Hell yeah! All right. So, what would you say is your vision for the show? And I got another question after that. But what's your actual vision for the show and like things like that to be how you want it to be received?
For my vision of the show, I just hope that we're able to touch on real life situations that's going on in our environment, the Black Lives Matter, situation, and also show our talents, show like our hard work. Because a lot of times you just see the fun part of it.
Absolutely.
You don't see the grind, the money, the funds that we moving shit around, trying to, make some shit work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You don't see that part of it. And you're not supposed to either, but you know what I'm saying? But we want to give you that to let you know, like, it's a lot of work behind this stuff. So I want to see that. And also I want to see this show get picked up by a major network, because I feel like Phoenix, Arizona is a land of opportunity, and it's amazing talent out here. And I know we can fucking kill it.
Boom.
Kill it.
I like it. That's pretty much what I was looking for.
One thing I want to stress though is the fact that piggybacking off of what Mark said is a lot of the times we as Arizona talent have a lot to offer, but the problem is we don't like collaborate and work together.
Oh, never.
You know what I'm saying? So like we want to basically take this as an opportunity to be able to gather all of our local zone Arizona talent. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Be able to work together, show that we're willing to collaborate, show that we have something to offer. Yeah. And then basically just put us on the map.
Yeah, and that's really what needs to happen, bro, because you absolutely what you said, it's a lot of division.
Yeah.
But
absolutely.
one last question for you that I wanted to ask. Were you into acting? Is it something that you thought like, yo, I'll do this, or is it something that you like?
Well, no. I had been doing acting. I had actually was working with this lady. Her name is Gwen Wright. Yeah. She does stage plays, and I played an uncle in the stage play, and it was a really good show. I actually brought it to Phoenix, Arizona, and it got sold out.
Oh wow!
So I want to bring that back too. I want to not only just show the fashion part of it. I want to show like my off work things that I do.
Yeah, kick Tyler Perry out of position.
You know what I'm saying? He gotta go. I mean, no.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I don't want no smoke with nobody.
You see how shit he started with me?
Yeah, but you got the personality. Like I did theater all through high school. I don't do it no more, but you remind me of everybody that was in my theater class. You know what I'm saying? For real. I just go in there and improv.
And with this show also, we all do different things. So I think it's going to be a really good opportunity for us to give like different point of views of our like industry background. Because I think everything is entertainment for us in this show, but we get to show different like perspectives. And I really want that to be shown like so correctly, and so we can all see like the hard work that we put in our production.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, shine on me, dog. You a motherfucking leader, bro. Keep it going. All right, young lady, Miss Queen of the South. How did you officially get involved in the project? Take his microphone, and pretty much I'm gonna ask you the same questions. But how did you initially get involved in this project specifically?
So actually, Mr. Booger reached out to me about a while ago, actually, about the idea of the show. And I just honestly fell in love with it because I've been looking for something like this to showcase, what happens behind the curtain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Behind the scenes.
Oh, okay, that's why it's called curtains. I'm here. Yeah. We here. All right, okay, keep going.
But it's important, because people, they don't showcase what happens. Especially in movie sets, you don't see what goes on behind the scene. You don't see what happens, and I think it's important to show like people who are just starting off, as a director, as a producer, anything to show what really happens. Because how are you going to learn? You're supposed to grow, and that helps you grow.
Absolutely. And I know Mills and my man right here going to feel me on this, but sometimes you hear curtains in the hood and you like, what you say now? You're like, you said curtains? Somebody said curtains? You know what I'm talking about? Yo, hey, now we gonna chop, bro. I want to really chop. But all right. So then, what would you say is your vision for the show? Like, how do you want it to turn out? How do you see it turning out?
I see so much potential in the show. To be honest with you, just because all of us, we bring something different to the table, and all of us, we have different, connections, different areas where we all have strong areas to bring something to make this big.
Yeah.
So I have all faith in this show, and I think it's gonna be good just because we all have talented parts of this show, and it showcases real events that happen, so it gives the audience something to relate to and connect to in the show.
Got you. Hell yeah. Okay. All right. And then just a little separate question from what I asked him. Are you looking to do a full-fledged like acting career and go hard with it, or is it something like you focus on this project and then see what happens? Like, how does that work?
Surprisingly, my dream job is to be a director. So I'm just kind of using this as a platform to really get to where I want to be and learn, because how are you going to learn if you don't know all the parts of the production?
Got you. Yeah, you're smart as hell.
Yeah, I'm
you're young as hell though, so don't get too smart. That can be to your detriment.
Age don't mean nothing over mentality, you know what I'm saying?
Hell nah.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean.
She came here to bring it, so that's why she
I know. Right. Thank you for letting me know. I didn't even think about that.
Respect.
No solicitation
respect
occurs in here. All right. I like you.
Yeah.
Booger,
What's up, my man?
How did you initially get involved in the project? I almost feel like something like y'all did it first, and then how that worked. Am I right?
I'm glad you brought that up. So let's go ahead and get into it articulately. So D'Angelo actually reached out to me. You know, his vibe, you can see his energy now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But like he basically came to me with the idea, along with Steve, and we had like an official meeting, you know, because they really liked, you know, my personality, my presence, and what I had to offer. And this is what this whole project's all about, you know what I'm saying? What we have to offer. So they originally brought me on, you know, and I introduced the ideas. And I actually I just kind of just slid the name in there. I was like, what do you guys think about curtains? Because what about curtains? And like, you know, I explained the like double meaning behind the actual curtains and revealing and, you know, stuff like that. And, you know, they were like, you know, fuck yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? It sticks. You know what I'm saying? So what
was the meaning behind it?
So basically kind of what Nadia was saying. Like curtains is essentially just kind of like the show. Curtains is a scripted drama series that is inspired by all of our real life events and the events that, you know, people involved with us. Because, you know, like we also, you know, just the millennial generation, you know, when you look at somebody like, damn, I want to be them. I wish I looked like them. I wish I had what they had. My relationship was good. But you don't know when the curtain's revealed and that camera shuts off, you don't know they go home and get beat by that same husband. Fire. You know what I'm saying? You don't know they go home and get beat by that same husband they're smiling with on Instagram. You don't know they get treated like shit by their fathers when they're trying to make it as a successful model. You don't know, you know what I'm saying? You don't know that, hey, maybe they come from a good household, but they use sex and scandals to get to the top.
Yeah. It is, bro. No, we gotta give you whatever you need to be the spokes.
My bad.
Yeah. No, the camera messed up over there. So I don't want to do like I got your introduction and things like that. But I do have a question for you again.
All right.
Is there gonna be any action in this series?
It's gonna be some of everything, man. Action, drama,
sex,
some everything. Sex is gonna be sex scenes because you know Hollywood sex sells.
Yeah,
we're gonna give them what they want.
When I was a kid, I would only fast forward to the sex scenes, bro. But all right, and then this is my last question for you. How, and you ain't gotta give it to me exactly, but do you have a lot of projects that you be sitting on?
Honestly, me and my buddy Steve is working on a few projects. Hand right now,
man. Let me get involved in something. We took off camera. You know what I mean? I'm intrigued. Shit, my damn self. I'm trying to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to work now. Yeah, shit. I can do broadly some free acting. What's happening? We can throw your show on the show. Nigga, let's get it, man. That'll be beautiful.
And just overall, the entertainment industry is just drama already in itself. It's so much stuff like y'all don't even get to see that we be dealing with. I mean, it sometimes be our fault too.
Yeah.
And you get to see that part as well. But it's just so much drama, but it's still, you know, enlightenment at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. Yeah. So, man. Oh, all right. Yeah. Come on, Steve. Just lean in a little bit. Or not. Yeah. That'll be even better if he can come sit over here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because when we was talking to him first time, I seen half your forehead. I was like, yeah, that's not. We can't do Steve like that. We can't.
Nah, we gotta get the full Steve because he a handsome brother. He got that suave Fabio hair right now. You know what I'm saying? Sit down. Look, go ahead, slick it back. Look.
John Wick.
I gotta see John Wick.
Yeah, real shit. Actually, you do look almost like an Undertaker.
You know what I'm saying?
No, man.
Hey, last thing you see before your eyes go blurry. Right. All right. So, Steve, man, obviously you gave us an introduction, so I want you to talk about the show, just specifically what your role is, and pretty much the same question as them. How did you get involved with it?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Actually, I want to take it back kind of to the origins of curtains and how it kind of the idea and where it came from. Actually, I would say, what was that, D'Angelo? We were about a year ago. That'd have been about a year ago now, year and a half.
That's still new.
Yeah, it's not too long ago, man. And at the time, I was actually working on a documentary for Freeway Rick.
Yeah,
and that's where I met D'Angelo. He was out there with Freeway Rick.
Wait, D'Angelo, who are you?
D'Angelo, the man over there in the yellow.
Keep going.
He was out there, on Figueroa Street, hanging out with Rick. Well, he came up to talk, and D'Angelo being the guy he is, very, very friendly, very out there. He came up to me and said, "Hey, man," he's like, basically, I think he saw something. I saw something.
Yeah.
And we're like, you know what, man? Let's keep this going. Let's keep talking. So, it was down the road, I think it was like, what, a month or two. shit, we were there. He was hitting me up. We were talking. He kept on this idea. He's like, man, we got to bring Arizona. We got to bring a show to Arizona. We got to do it. We got to do it. I said, all right, man. Well, how about this? I'll come over. Let's hang out. Let's talk. He always tells the story, I was kind of pushing back a little bit because, I wasn't quite catching it, at the moment. But that moment we sat down, we started going through it. That's when something clicked. And I was like, man, this is gold. I was like, this is it.
Yeah. Hey, before I ask this next question, I want to tell y'all something. I think y'all might be the hungriest group of like solidified transplants that came together that I've ever seen.
Facts.
He's from Texas.
Yep.
He's from Chicago. He's from Chicago. We don't even know each other. She young from the west side of Phoenix. Mill's from Peoria. He's technically not from here either. You know what I mean? Like, but y'all all come together, and I think it's actually pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with that. You know what I mean? That takes a certain level of trust, especially to really walk as one and move as one. Y'all all showed up at the same time, on time. I'm thinking y'all ain't gonna be here too. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, them motherfuckers.
No, we got the memo. Like, be your ass here on time.
I said, them motherfuckers.
They go with Matt.
Yeah, Matt was on our ass on that one.
Mills called me. I said, damn. But Mills know I'm a dirtbag, man. But I'm a good dude at the same time. I'm a good dude, for sure. All right, but your vision, bro, for the show. Like, obviously, I'm asking them the vision. I'm gonna ask you more specifically.
Okay.
What do you think is going to happen? How do you see it happening and playing out? And like, what are your plans to like market this differently and separate it from the next people that has the same idea?
That's a really good question, man. So, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of shows out there that have touched upon the industry and this and that. But to me, I've always felt like they've sugarcoated things. They're too scared to really bring what we're trying to bring to light. We're going to bring, what this horror stories you hear, we're going to play into some real life events that nobody's really doing out there because they're too scared, what Hollywood's going to say or think about them for doing it. And that actually leads me to another thing too. The whole goal of this, man, is we're trying to break down barricades, man. You got the gatekeepers of Hollywood who are trying to keep everything away from you, but that's what we're going to break through.
And they are real.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
You don't need them no more. That's one thing.
No, man. And if you can do it in the music industry, man, why can't you do it in the movie and TV series industry?
Right. Big facts. Okay, I like it. So you're saying you're gonna bring that rawness for the most part?
Absolutely, man. That's exactly what we're doing here, man. We're I can't tell you how many nights me and D'Angelo have been on the phone late night, just going back and forth, getting the script correct, just making sure everybody's character is in place, just to really truly show like. We want people to relate to this.
Yeah.
You got artists out there that are traveling to LA trying to make it. Some people get their dream shot. There's a list. Exactly, man. And we're trying to get people to like, we want them to feel that. We want them to relate to that. They're watching it like, man, this happened to me.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I fuck
and
with
so
it, man.
that's exactly what we're trying to get people to feel.
Okay, bro. Well, yeah. Look at y'all articulate motherfuckers. I usually pride myself on being the smartest man in the room. I don't feel like it today. I think Booger the smartest dude in the room. Real shit. You a G. He started preaching. Booger is damn shit. I know you're kind. I know you're kind.
I appreciate you.
All right, so I'll let y'all pretty much go. I want to go around, let y'all kind of give shout outs, whatever else y'all might want to talk about. Anybody got any questions for me? I do it like a job interview.
I got a couple questions for you, so we'll see everybody down.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right.
We'll start off with Matt again first.
We go whoever want to go first. However y'all want to do it.
Close it?
All right, yeah, I want y'all to give shout outs. And if you got a question, you can ask me anything. But other than that, give shout outs, tell people where to follow you, and we up out. All right, get his question.
Let's see here, man. Questions. So what we doing questions for? Exactly.
No, I said if you have any questions.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to ask me.
Definitely don't.
We get to know each other.
Right. Okay.
Mostly shout outs and
All right. Well, I definitely want to give a big shout out to the team I have here with me today. I mean, everybody, we came together. I've already considered this like family. Great chemistry, great people. We're all wanting the same thing out of this. So I mean, this gives me, especially after a few meetings we've had, I walk out with confidence now. Like, man, we are about to kill this. I'm going to take it.
Yeah.
So, man, this has got me excited. So, if you want to reach out, we got Curtains TV on Instagram, we got it on Facebook, hit all our social media. Just type in Curtains TV, you're gonna find it. It'll pop up. Go follow us because we got big things coming.
Hell yeah, let's get it, man. Absolutely. Lamarck.
All right, I just want to say thank you for my team. You guys are super amazing. I'm so happy to be a part of this production because I know it's going to be amazing and we're going to knock this out the park. If you want to follow me, you should follow me. Something Unique Productions is my business, and then also my personal is Lamarck Cole Originals. Okay.
Okay. I actually have a question for you though.
Oh yeah, look at her. You actually look like one of them young like Telemundo journalists. You know they go find a Spanish girl in the hood.
You Mr. Come on.
Yeah, what's your question?
Yeah, I gotta put you on the spot. So, what do you think about Curtains itself? After hearing, everybody's, elaboration.
Okay, I'll give you my most honest answer.
question.
I think it sounds super interesting. I mean, it's still gonna take a hell of a lot of work. At the end of the day, marketing is what's gonna separate you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to find some crazy marketing tactics or have somebody get behind you. You know what I mean? But as far as the actual fucking concept, I think you guys are like playing directly into exactly what the reality of life is today. And that's why when you said like taking them behind the curtains and how he elaborated more into it, like you got motherfuckers who you look at and I don't look at, or like kids look at is what I'll say. Because if you're a grown man and you looking at people like that, something wrong with you already.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say kids, so they influencing like the youth and shit like that. And they looking at them and it's like, bro, you don't even know that motherfucker got more problems than you. You know what I'm saying? So I think you actually are telling a story that needs to be told. So as far as story wise, I think y'all hit the dart in the motherfucking like right there. Put the peg in the hole, whatever they call it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, what it's gonna take is just figuring out the business side of things, making sure that rolls correctly. But as far as y'all trajectory, it seems like y'all way past what a year of work on a series should be. That's a fact.
Awesome. That's all I want to say.
It's a great question. It's a great question.
Yeah, it is. You might want to look into journalism. Mills.
Man, I just want to shout out to everybody here, man. Everybody that play their part. It's good to be able to come together. Everybody come together and do their own thing, bring their own thing. And this is a solid team right here, man. Like, from Lamar to doing what he does, he can put together awesome, great events. He's a designer. Nadia does everything. She's a model. She's a journalist.
Yeah.
She does everything, and she's amazing in what she does. Mr. Booger is a networker, great at marketing, a great speaker. So all of these tools that are coming together, behind Steven's production, it's gonna turn out dope.
Yeah.
So I just look forward to having everybody, reach out on this June 27th casting call. June 27th, man. We just want to make sure everybody that's really doing something in the city.
I'm looking at this nigga. I was about to say, whoop. He got to jump across the table at me. Nigga, what's up? You know I had to throw one in there, man. Let's go.
I'm done.
Love, Mills. I love you, bro. I love you for real, man.
Like making mine looking ass nigga.
All jokes aside, man. And let me give Mills some flowers real quick. Since I had to do all jokes aside, bro. When this nigga first came out here, man, I could kind of see it. Like you just seen it when he got in the room. Like a lot of people are just awkward sometimes when they get in the room. You know what I mean? This nigga moved with grace his whole time. Now he on first name basis with everybody. And on top of that, he building 10 other ventures on top of that. So now Mills a real nigga. I just had to fuck with you real quick.
Nightcrawler, okay.
Booger.
I've been at it all night.
Right. You ain't gonna hide my face from the camera.
Yeah, see, this nigga smart. Look, he know the camera angles.
Look. Yo, I just want to give a shout out to the whole team. I appreciate everybody being able to come together because, like I said before, this project is about unity. Like in a time of pandemic and crisis, we want to utilize this platform for everybody to do something productive and come together. All races, all talents.
Are you drinking with us?
Oh, a little bit,
See, I want to get you real drunk.
Yeah, no.
He probably start going on tangents.
You heard how smooth he said a little bit.
We need another shot before we go, for sure.
Little sip to it, you know what I'm saying? But, I just wanted to say to each and every one of you guys, I love you guys for who you are. I love you guys for the talents you guys bring. And I love you guys for being able to be here to support the show. You know what I'm saying? We got me, the legend, we got, Chicago's finest. We got the Mac, we got the Don, we got both the beautiful queens right here. And we about to bring it. Curtains, June 27th. What you mean?
I don't damn queen.
A damn king. My man is. Okay. Well, excuse me.
Excuse me. What's up? Fine.
When you watch it back, I guarantee y'all, when y'all watch this back, it's way funnier. It's way funnier. Like 10 times funnier than when you're here.
Hold up there. Fine, let me start over there.
Yeah, we gotta write that in the script. Ain't no damn queen. What's
I love it though. I love it though.
Just like that. What's happening? Right there.
Hey, King Lamar fan. How about that? Saying Queen Nadia. She's like, I ain't no queen, I'm a goddess. So like, I can't sit here and like correct her. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, all I gotta say, Curtains casting call, June 27th, 9 a.m. Be there. Otherwise, you will miss your opportunity to be on television.
Shit, I'm coming to get an audition. Damn straight.
Let's go.
I don't even want to end. I want to audition. You know what I'm saying? But all right, so Big Dog, I know you said you got some questions. So before you get your shout outs, gonna get those.
So my question for you is, where do you think we can go with this show?
I think you guys can go very far. It's almost like I was saying, I think the biggest separator or the hardest thing, not the hardest thing, the most crucial thing to focus on and pinpoint. And that's why I said, when you get in the boardroom, put him in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All it is pitches. Mm-hmm. It's nothing else but pitches.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why somebody like IROC, I'm gonna introduce you because, and I know he probably get, but he know everybody I introduced him is because I believe they're special, and you could just see it. You already be out there with the people. He talking about you out there with free will. We'll talk about all that later, but you know what I'm saying? Clearly, you know people. You know what I'm saying? So all it is getting in the room, and it's a pitch. It's really like almost how I was telling her, like about finessing, like you make sure you take them to dinner. You make sure you treat them right. You cultivate the relationship and you build that up because that's how you're going to win. And your marketing, you know what I'm saying? That other than that, your ceiling is only so high.
That's what I was taught. Your first impression is everything.
Dog, nigga won't never forget. But really, that's all it is, bro. It's pitches. Like you're not like you selling yourself and you're selling your script to somebody. Do you want to buy it? Do you? And of course, you can do it all independent if that's what you say and just all together. But then that type of distribution is ridiculous. Like, you know what I mean? That's a hell of a load for somebody to take on, but it can be done. You know what I'm saying? But so don't let me discourage it.
It will be done. It will be done. We about to manifest this shit. It will be done.
Yeah, don't let me. But it's just a hell of a. That's epic proportions. That's like an artist trying to turn himself into Drake with no inner scope. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like you can be big, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's real business. Like it's just how the world has been. But the world's changing now. Yep. So you don't know what the fuck, how the new motto is going to be. The whole world is changing. But anyway, bro, we about to get out this thing, man. I really had a great time talking to y'all, man. Hold on, real quick. Oh, go ahead.
How can we support you, and what is your background and some platforms?
Oh, yeah, I need to let my man get all his questions. That Hennessy started sinking in.
Yeah,
let me get nigga, hey, it's over, you know what I'm saying? We out. All right, say that. I like that question, bro. Ask one more time.
I said, how can we support you? What's some of the platforms that you are working on right now? And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, I definitely appreciate that, man. Mostly just tapping into the podcast. You know what I mean? I do it on YouTube as far as the videos. It's on all the Apple podcasting apps, Google Play, Spotify, wherever you pretty much can get audio or video content. Okay. You can find a podcast. So really just tapping in with me on there. If you want to follow me, whatever the case may be. Coronavirus then shuts it down a little bit, but I be having events all the time. I usually have this big basketball game every June, but you know, shit is just kind of fucked up this year, but really just tap in with me. That's it.
What can I follow you at?
Podson. It's POD_SON on Instagram. Perfect. So yeah, I'll be out here. Back to my man.
I just want to say thank you for having us on the show, man. And us all coming together means a lot. And everybody follow me on social media, Chicago Finest 100 Curtains TV series. And we coming to a city near you. Let's get it.
Yeah, love. And my bad about the questions, though. We gonna chop it off camera anyway. But yo, once again, man, it's Podson Radio. Big shout out to Curtains. Big shout out to y'all just as people, because as individuals, you guys are interesting, funny, refreshing. On top of that, y'all almost remind me of like the first time I met Mills. That's a fact. And once I meet somebody, once you become, and that's another thing before I end this, I ain't really with all the social media shit, even though I want people to follow me. I do the real life shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm 28 years old. I don't really know when to hashtag or how I'm supposed to post or do this.
You're still a young man. You're still a young man.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, we out this bitch, man. Podson Radio.
Hey!